just coming home. And what? Wait, what? What is that? Dr. Beasley's? I didn't call a doctor. What is this? Hello, doctor. This is it. This is the day I have been waiting for. Look at this. Money haul. Oh my goodness. Screen protector, all right. This is what I've been waiting for, folks. The matte protection kit to take care of my Triumph with the matte. It just keeps going and going. This is like a Ron Popeil situation. Okay, let's check this out. This is the Dr. Beasley's matte motorcycle prescription. The part number is MPK200. And this is the care kit for matte finishes. And again, my Thruxton R has that matte finish on it, and you can't wax it or it will be shiny and defeat the whole purpose. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about applying this, and we're going to see how it works. All right, so I've got everything unboxed, and this kit is amazing. First off, this bucket that it comes with has a grit separator, I guess you could call it. And what it does when you're washing, your dirt's going to fall to the bottom and it's not going to get on your applicator, your scrubber, and therefore drag dirt across your bike. So that's unbelievable. Also, if you look at this kit, it comes with a brush. It comes with towels. It's got wool bonnet that you actually wash with and some applicators. The actual kit itself that comes with the chemicals is $100, and I'll put the link below. The detail kit, I'm not sure how much that is. I think it's probably like $45, but well worth it with all the accessories you get with it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put water in the bucket, and it says 2 capfuls of the matte body wash per gallon. The doctor is in. It does look like some sort of medication. I love it. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 5. I'm gonna use the brush. Very sudsy, kind of nice.
2 hours later.
Okay, I've completely washed the bike off with the matte body wash, and I'm going to dry it now. There's a lot of different procedures for drying. I have a battery powered leaf blower, and it works really, really good at pushing water out of all the cracks and crevices in these areas right in here where water will settle. So I'm going to go ahead and dry the bike off completely. Making sure the bike is clean is the name of the game, because with nano coating technology, you're basically going to encapsulate stuff. So it'd be like waxing your car that's dirty. You're going to put wax over dirt. You're either going to scratch it or you're going to encapsulate the dirt within the finish itself. So now that we've got this done, I am going to dry it. Stand by. Okay, so I took the tank pads off to apply paint better, and they're falling off anyways because the sticky stuff Triumph uses doesn't last very long. And you can see I've got some remnants of this adhesive on the tank. Now I've kind of played with this a little bit already trying to, but that's where this second bottle comes into play. This is the spray matte paint cleanser, and this is like your bug and tar removal, and it's safe for the matte finishes. So I'm just going to spray a little on here and use the microfiber cloth. Wow, that stuff works great. That stuff works so good. Look at that. It just completely removes the adhesion that was stuck on there. And I tried getting it off before without using this, and I just kept fighting it. Wow, that product right there makes the kit worth it. I've also got a little bug on the front forks. I'm going to try this solution on that as well. Okay, so next on the instructions, we take distilled water and kind of wet the bike down with it. I'm only going to do one panel at a time per the instructions because that's what they said. Then we take the final step, which is the actual nano coating, and we put 8 to 10 drops in a circular motion on the pad, like so. And then we take this and we wipe it in a circular motion. And you can see, it's hard on this video to see, but this actually gels up a little bit into little beads. So that's how you know that it's actually working. And once you've applied this and it's covering, you take your microfiber cloth, which I'm about to do, and you wipe it down. The engineer that I talked to at Dr. Beasley's said that the nano coating has a polymer in it that actually activates with water. So it's really, really important to make sure that you do this wet, of course. All right, now we'll take the microfiber cloth, make sure it's dry, and just wipe it down. And there's actually no need to wait for this to dry. You know when you're typically waxing something, how you have to wait for it to haze up? You don't have to do that with this. There we go. Man, that looks so awesome. What a nice sheen. That really restored this black. I haven't done anything to this bike since I bought it. Spilled a little gas while filling up. Now to see the difference on how that looks. Oh, what a difference. Look at this. This side hasn't been done yet. It's kind of dull and nasty. Almost like a primer gray. Then we come over here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is a thing of beauty. All right, so I added this Dr. Beasley's prescription to half of the motorcycle tank. And I want to show you the difference. Now again, it's not supposed to really do much until about 2 weeks after you apply it. But you can see just with a spray bottle, this side where I applied it, it just runs right off and beads up. This side, I mean, it does bead up a little bit because it's a vertical surface, but it's not really shedding water like this side. Amazing. Completely amazing, this product. I love it. Okay, so I am done. I have finished detailing the bike with the doctor's prescription, and I got to tell you, I am really, really impressed with the results. The matte has that famous matte glow that it had the day I picked up the bike. So I'm very, very happy with that. The flattening of the matte that had been taking place over the last couple months is gone. We're back to a factory finish. So I'll just go over a couple of things with you real quick about how the system works once again. First thing you want to do, wash the bike from the least dirtiest to the most dirtiest, of course, using the matte body wash. Now, why should I use the matte body finish and not just Meguiar's or Mother's or some other finish that's out there? Well, the matte finish that they offer, the matte wash, I should say, the body wash, is formulated to be part of this system. It has no paraffin in it, no silicone, no nothing to make the shine come back. So it's gonna leave your paint evenly dull, just like you want it. Now, the doctor's formula is also part of the system, like I mentioned. So, you know, chemical compatibility does come into play. The second thing we're gonna do is look closely at the paint, and we'll be using the bug tar remover that it comes with, that special spray that's a little harsher, and it's kind of a prep for the final step. And with that, you'll spray it on if you've got a splatted bug or pedestrian remains or anything like that. And what that's going to do is just gently lift it off the bike, and it works very, very well, as I said before. You can let it sit 3 to 5 minutes on the paint and it will work its magic, or you can just try scrubbing it right away like I did, and it seemed to work just fine. The third step we use is the matte paint coating, where you use the applicator and you drop 5-6 drops on it, and circular motion just like you're waxing. Now you'll notice it starts to work again because the water beads up really, really fine and almost turns into a light gel. So that's when you know the stuff is working. Before it dries, you use a microfiber cloth and you wipe it off. And it's real important to get it wiped off evenly or it will leave water spots. And water is the activator for the polymer. So I used, like I said before, a little spray bottle, and I just misted the bike as I went, and it worked really, really well. Don't let the stuff dry. It's not like normal wax. Then don't wash the bike for about a week after, because the ceramic coating is activating, and it's important to let it set up and start to cure. The engineer on the phone tells me that 2 weeks is the cure time. So after 2 weeks, quote, you can go hog wild. Now, one thing about Triumph that a lot of people have talked about is the metal cases. Now, as I have shown in other videos, I epoxy coated mine because after like 3 weeks, they started to pit. Really disappointing. Triumph is still not doing anything with the raw metal cases that are on the sides of the motors. So if you don't clean those babies like every single time you ride and it's wet, you will get corrosion almost instantaneously and the bike is going to look terrible. So your options are painting them, powder coating them, buying the black ones from Triumph, or you can use this stuff. Now, they do have a product called Metal Coat, and I'll put the link in the description. It's designed for raw metal protection, so you can keep that shiny look if that's what you desire without having to religiously clean it like before. What I did in this case, and the engineer said this was okay to do, is I did use the same product I used on the bike also on the raw metal. And we have raw metal on this bike still, such as in the fins. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure there's some coating on the wheels themselves, but I also use it on the wheels. Just taking a look at the fins, you can see how nicely this cleaned up. That black had started fading a little bit, and now it looks showroom finish. I have just 2,000 miles on this bike, and it looks like brand new once again. So hopefully this video has demystified some of the confusion about handling the matte paint on the Triumph motorcycles. Of course, matte paint's also very famous on a lot of other bikes now, and cars as well. Some car manufacturers dabbling into that. So leave me a comment if you like. Hopefully you find this video helpful. The links for the products are in the description. And as always, keep one wheel on the ground.